This is Anthony Metivier, and I want to start by saying congratulations on taking this step, on starting to lay a new foundation of your poetry experience, your interest in literature, by joining How to Learn and Memorize Poetry. This course is, for many reasons, truly revolutionary. For the first time, there's a collection of tools, insights, and very, very dedicated strategies needed to truly succeed with memorizing poetry. This is an activity that I can say with all sincerity is one of the most important and exciting parts of studying literature. Because when you can hold a poem in your mind and go through the words and the phrases and really think about those meanings without having to be assisted by reading them from the page, you are getting one of the fastest paths to interpretation that there is. And this leads to better understanding, better ability to connect one poem to another, and a better ability to communicate about what poems mean. So it's not just about being able to recite them to other people, which they may or may not be interested in hearing, but it's about being able to hold them and contemplate them and really compare them to other poems and become much more masterful in how you think about poetry, what it is, how it can be used, how it communicates and conveys meaning, and how it enriches everybody's life. And how can I forget that it also helps you improve your memory too in many new ways that will make a massive impact on your life in different areas, some of which you won't even be able to anticipate until that you get started, all of which is provided that you use the techniques taught in this course. But my guess right now is that you're really aching to get started. So the opportunity you have before you now is indeed an exciting one. You have in your possession much of the same information and material that has enabled thousands of ordinary men and women throughout history with no special memory abilities to turn their passion for poetry into a massive ability to memorize thousands of lines. I'm talking about people who memorized all of Homer. Some people only memorized parts of Homer, but there are people who contained all of Homer in their minds, and you can too. Sounds unbelievable, but it isn't. Some of the techniques that you're going to encounter in this course you may have heard of before, such as memory palaces, but I'm going to teach you a special way to use memory palaces that really isn't in any other training except for the magnetic memory method trainings. And why are you getting this? Well, because nothing has been held back in this course. You're getting everything there is to know about using memory palaces to memorize poetry. And your access to how to learn and memorize poetry includes the following: the Magnetic Memory Poetry Memorization Blueprint, which is the most complete and detailed training on building a network of memory palaces specifically designed for memorizing poetry. And you'll find quizzes that test your skills, answers to all your questions, and secret strategies for memorizing unusual poems, sometimes even poems in other languages. There's ongoing MP3 content for course participants and some amazing bonuses that will inspire you and deepen your familiarity with memory palaces and memory techniques. There's also over 800 pages of writing about memory palaces and memory techniques in the final thank you lecture that you can download. These are the back issues of the Magnetic Memory Newsletter, which is a publication that gives you dozens of ideas that you can put to use immediately, so you can quickly and easily dive into building memory palaces in much more sophisticated ways and constantly improve your understanding of how they work and how to use them. So as you can see, this is a very full course. Now you might be wondering, what is it that I should do first? Well, here's a very strong recommendation. Take a moment to answer the 3 short questions I've included with this video. There's a document and you can copy and paste it or retype the questions or just simply type the answers to the questions and email them to me with memory questions answered in the subject line for a personal answer that will help continue your education in the art of memorizing poetry. And you should send your answers to learnandmemorize@zoho.com. Also, be sure to join the Magnetic Memory Method newsletter so you can get ongoing content by visiting magneticmemorymethod.com. So that's it for now. You have lots to do and a very, very exciting adventure ahead of you. Make sure that you subscribe to the newsletter and watch your email inbox for ongoing announcements from me about the course and important news updates and ongoing training. And make sure to get in touch with any questions you may have by using the discussion panel in the course or by email at learnandmemorize@zoho.com. I'm dedicated to multiplying your ability to memorize poetry, and to amplifying your mind. Thank you.